these character sheets? Like just you yourself?
You would print them out.
Oh,
What's up?
that sounds disgusting. I guess it was cool for back in the day.
It was super cool.
The moment I hear of something like a CD, I immediately think of like, you know, when you would get a subscription to like Game Informer or Nintendo Power, and they'd be like, you know, a shareware version of like some game on it. They're like, check out this demo for bear, bear, bear.
That's basically what it was, except it was so awful they canned it almost immediately. They stopped support for it.
I mean, that's probably why they ended up buying the D&D Beyond like company, because they like have never really gotten a good handle on like character sheet creation. So they're just like, all right, you guys are doing an awesome job. You're ours now, man.
Yeah,
now I integrate a VTT. We'll
I
control
saw
everything.
that. I probably won't use their VTT, but we'll see.
Oh, maybe it's good.
I mean, it's not that I don't think it's good; it's that I have people that play literally by their phone, so I don't think that would work very well.
Oh, this is going to be a not so fun session. I can't think straight. Where is?
I mean, not thinking straight is the way to play D&D, right?
Dang, there it is.
Whenever you're stuck, just say smite.
I'm gonna do this thing with the attacks and the damages.
No, Annie, can you come back in here, please?
Annie, now.
Can you come back in here?
Get over
Can I
here.
see your beautiful tiara? Yeah, can you come over here and show me?
I like long for the day that I can have my cat on the stream, but like she's a lunatic right now. She's either in like murder everything mode or sleeping. Like she's in one of those two. And I'm not gonna. I can't roll the dice on her being in murder mode. Like honestly, because like my room is just like a literal wire spree behind this desk. I haven't cable managed in any capacity, so she just the first 2 days she had no interest in them, and then now every wire is like death. So yeah, I can put her on the tower and she's chill, but if the moment she starts wandering, it's like chaos.
Thankfully, our two kittens have stopped going after my PC, so I'm able to leave it open now. They don't touch it.
Nice. I've explored the idea of getting those like that weird, you know, like sour flavor spray stuff, but I'm like, I have so many wires, I would have to just like coat the entire room in that stuff.
Yeah, also it doesn't always work. We had a cat that liked the stuff. So when Mech used to live in the States, they had forced air ground heating, so they were always told to put water in front of it to stop the air getting too dry. And then the cats would drink out of it, so she was told to put lemon in it. It would stop them. It just encouraged them more to drink it.
Those monsters.
This is now fancy water.
Yeah, they're like, I didn't know you were giving us the flavored stuff. They raise their pinkies and as they're drinking out of it.
Who drinks this stuff? Oh,
and then Aria, the female cat that really liked it, she also really likes like lemon cupcakes. And they're supposed to hate citrus. And I was like, okay, cool. Not our cats.
Weirdos.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
And then there's Bucky that'll cut a bitch for a chip right now. Like, if you get McDonald's, god damn you, he'll claim you to get them.
Isn't it kind of unhealthy for a cat to eat McDonald's? I mean, even for humans, it's very unhealthy to eat McDonald's. So I can't imagine how unhealthy it would be for a cat.
It's not like I give him a plate of fries. I'll give him like a third of a fry.
A third of a fry? What the heck? How do you divide a fry into 3 parts?
You just bite it, and then I give him the bit that I haven't eaten yet.
That makes more sense than what I had in my mind. Like, I don't know.
Sitting there with like a measuring tape and like a knife, and
it's a process every time. Lots of rulers and tape measures involved. God.
And then Aaron was trying to get into the garlic dip today, and garlic is poisonous to cats, so that was fun.
They don't care.
Garlic and onions are 2 of the things that have always fascinated our cats, and it's poisonous to them. I'm like,
that sounds right. Every new child and animal or human alike, their main goal in life when they're first born is to kill themselves somehow.
Fun fact: like legendary kings in the old times used to take small dosages of poison in order not to get poisoned by their enemies. So maybe cats are wise.
Maybe,
Cats are one step ahead of the curve. All right, I'm gonna roll that beautiful bean footage. Ka-cha. Welcome everybody to episode 39.
You always
Episode 30.
so confident.
I almost said 39 like extremely confidently, and then I hesitated. I was like, maybe it's not
literally in the
correct.
title of your video.
I know, like I need to get better at just like quickly glancing
Reading.
up top
Yeah.
into the left. But
It's
welcome.
important.
Oh, sorry, Panos. What's important? Tell us.
I don't know, to read stuff.
Yeah, reading is, especially as a DM, like reading is kind of a skill that one should have, but apparently one that I do not possess. But welcome everyone to the weekly, almost always, maybe sometimes, show of the Curse of Strahd. Carl, any fun proposal stories that you would like to share with the crew?
Oh man.
Oh God.
Did she say no?
No, she did. So my sister got proposed to by her long time boyfriend. So everyone was happy.
Yes.
Except I was probably the most stressed out I have ever been in my life.
Oh,
God.
So Friday I had taken off on vacation. That's when the magic happened. So it's like, all right. So it's all of our family are together. Everything's great. They go off. We're on the beach. It's great. 3:00. I get a call from my director that's like, the website's down.
Oh no.
What do you mean the website's down? It's down. You need to get working on this like ASAP. So my now future brother-in-law was like, oh, hey, could you do all of this stuff for me? And I was like, I can't.
God.
But I did. And I was like, all right, all the stuff is in this spot. I'm working. Grab it and set it up. And guess what? Didn't.
oh no.
So it's now like down to the wire. I just finished work. We book it down to where they're going. Like we set everything up, and I'm just like.
So in the end, like as far as your sister was concerned, did everything go swimmingly?
Oh yeah. She didn't know. She didn't know
She
how
just rocked up, like,
unbelievably stressing it was. She had a great old time.
If there was like pictures of the moment happening, it's just you in the background with like sweat pouring down your face, just like ha ha ha.
Actually, that's not entirely inaccurate. I think I can find one and bring it up. And it's just me sitting down looking miserable.
God. Yeah,
Well-
if you find that picture, just replace your webcam with that photo, and then we will all see the glory of your proposal contributions and fraughtness.
And then on the way home, my car almost exploded, so that was fun.
just been a moment for you, huh?
Yeah, it's been a great couple days.
Well, you know what they say about D&D? It's all about escapism. So, when your real life is beating you down, why don't I import you into a world full of like monsters and demons and vampires and ghouls that are trying to kill you? That'll be de-stressing.
I'll take that over college students who go, I don't know how to connect to the Wi-Fi. You laugh.
I know there's a specific person in mind you had when you said that too.
No. That was the 60 people I talked to today.
Have you tried turning that off and on again? First thing you always try. Always.
Wi-Fi,
They have
ladies
to
and
install
gentlemen.
some stupid application and then they don't read that they have to install the application.
God.
All right, it's always, did you read the instructions? No, I just expected it to work. What? Oh, I don't know.
Well, we're gonna let Carl not be inundated with his real life, and let's fantasize, whatever the word, transport
What
your minds
kind of pervert are you?
into the world of Barovia, which is so cushy and nice. Let me find even like music to play, and that's game appropriate in this room. But yes, the crew where we last left them, basically they're at Argonvostholt, which is where the Order of the Silver Dragon is taking place. Madame Ava at the Vallaki camp told them that there was this Order of the Silver Dragons who are not fans of Strahd. Didn't have a ton of great info to share, but did point them in this direction. They've come and discovered that this mansion that they're all in is kind of in a very ruined state. And upon entering, were initially met with like a bunch of spiders, which they decided not to deal with. Don't know why. And
they were
then-
cute.
Yeah.
That's why we spared them.
I believe the text was, you see a bunch of large spiders more than you can count, was, I believe, the descriptor text. Which is funny because the game does tell you exactly how many are in there, but the descriptor text to you was you can't count up to that number.
There's too many to count. It's 7. The number is 7.
Yeah. It's just
we gotta break up the second hand. There's too many.
Just for that room, your intelligence dropped to like sub 5 because you're like, can't do it. But then they continued their exploration, came upon a room which had like an altar at the front and 3 kneeling duties there. And upon trying to converse with them, Augage, being Augage, was very friendly and polite, said, hey, hi, hello. And they said, fuck you guys, get out of my house. And then they basically just started going wild. Pretty decent fight. What did you guys think of the fight itself? Was that as bad or not as bad as you were expecting?
I thought it was harder than I expected, but it was pretty tough.
It was pretty tough.
I got hurt so bad.
Like
nothing never gets hit. It was traumatizing.
Nothing goes wrong when you use like your wild magic table, so I was comfy, you know.
Yeah, I think that was probably my favorite like instance of wild magic, where like I think when you disappeared completely was fun, and you turning into this
fun.
Actually, I forgot about the unicorn's fun from your perspective. From mine, I hated the unicorn scenario.
Unicorn was the best.
But Moonpoon turning into like a sunbeam of light, like just massively irradiating this room with sunlight to the point where it's giving people disadvantage on like attacks and stuff like that, I thought was really cool. But yeah, I need to have monsters that are smarter, because right now they're all just like, Kalanthos is in my face, I must hurt him, and he just stands there like meh, and just like dodges all these attacks, or they like, you know, blast off his armor, and it's kind of doesn't work so well.
Just do him a gerb.
Well, it's like I can justify them going to attack someone else when they like are menacing to them, like, you know, if Moonpoon blasts off a spell, I'm like, all right, that's enough to make them want to go get him, but otherwise they're just like, person in front gets hurt, and
when a DPS steals aggro from a tank.
Yeah.
Oh my god, such a nerd, so much woe.
But after the long fought battle there, where there was some crits being dealt around, they did ultimately fall, and then this dude kind of came down the steps, who looks like one of them but looks more important than them, and said that we need to talk, after casually dismissing Moonpoon's illumination spell. So seems to not just be the wacky type like his friends here. He seems to have other capabilities, and at least is a more you know, normal person, or at least a more conversational person than his friends were. So with that, I will unpause the game, and we can go into Fantasyland if I go to the same map as the rest of you, since I was looking around at other stuff. Unpause. So yes, this guy, you hear the footsteps doosh, coming down, and then as he turns the corner, dispels Moonpoon's illumination spell from his wild magic and says, we need to talk.
What do we need to speak about?
I need to understand your business here. What brings you to the temple?
We're looking for a common ally against a common foe.
Common foe. You speak of Strahd.
Yes.
That we share. But anyone who isn't us is viewed as a foe. So you will not see us join you in killing Strahd. Our leader, Vladimir, wants him to suffer, to torment, to live in Barovia in his cursed form, and to ensure that he does not either leave or die.
Maybe we could discuss further with that leader of yours. what was his name, Vladimir. Maybe we have things to offer. Maybe he could reconsider his idea.
My Vladimir is not well. In his state, everyone here is unwell. I am unwell. I just am the least unwell of us all. But Vladimir, he is incensed. He does not see reason. He doesn't even remember me. You see him kind of like... What is that sound? Holy shit.
This should like become a rainbow. He's a unicorn now.
He's
So
actually the
happy.
unicorn.
They sat on the piano.
Christ.
He farted on the piano.
It was an
Damn.
amazing music sting.
Yeah, I was like, that stinger is way too intense. I didn't even click it. Anyway, yeah. He doesn't even remember me.
Is there anything we can do to help your condition and help the condition of all of you?
I have a theory. I believe that our master, Argonvostholt, he isn't at rest here. For you see, he was able to take the form of a person, but he was no person. He was a dragon, and he fought Strahd valiantly, but lost. We've heard that Strahd keeps him as a trophy, but we believe that he is not at rest. He is trapped here like all of us. I believe that if we could return his spirit to Argonvostholt, I could stir Vladimir and everyone here. I believe we could return their hope, their humanity.
And his spirit, I'm guessing, is inside the castle?
That is what we believe.
Oh, God.
On the battlefield, Strahd struck down Argonvostholt, severed his head, and took it away on a wagon.
What? Wait a minute. When we came here, was there not a dragon in the mental place that spoke with us?
No, there was a gargoyle dragon.
We saw a spirit of a dragon.
Yeah.
It
It
was
told
a
us
statue,
to-
wasn't it?
It said something about there was like
A spirit appeared to us in the fire.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my notes, and it was the one that said said something about bringing the light.
We need to return the light, yeah.
You wouldn't know what we think a spirit spoke to us. You wouldn't know anything about returning the light, would you?
That is what I believe as well. It sounds as though Argonvostholt has tried to speak with you as he has spoken with me. I believe the light that he speaks of is the beacon. There is a chamber that we have, an honorary place that I believe if we could lay his bones to rest, his spirit could be free, and hopefully free the rest of us.
We didn't happen to pick up any dragon bones out of Strahd's gaff, did we?
We didn't, and I'm afraid if we try to sneak in, we're gonna have to fight our final.
Yeah.
You're gonna get F and the A.
He will know if we try to sneak in. I don't think it's possible to sneak inside unless we can see our presence somehow.
Do you guys remember anything dragon related in Strahd's castle when you were wandering?
Yes, that way.
So as a minor refresher, there was a literal room made of like bones and guts.
Oh yeah,
that
was
had
dragon bones?
There was a massive dragon skull above one of the doors.
That's right.
yeah. You spent a lot of time talking about that, and we all thought it was going to come alive and do something to us.
Nope.
Yeah.
You should have stole it.
Yeah, should have taken the 300-pound skull off the wall and dragged it out with you.
Like, Saya, what are you doing?
Why not?
Be valuable.
Why not? We could have tried. There's some kind of wild magic to carry 100 tons of something.
We need like a really big bag of holding. Okay.
How much of his bones would we need to bring back here?
I believe that his skull is what is required.
We saw it when we were inside Castle Ravenloft, but I'm worried about getting back in there again. I'm afraid that Strahd will catch us.
Yes, it is quite dangerous. And Castle Ravenloft is well guarded, filled with creatures, monsters, servants. You said you've been to Ravenloft? Is that what I've heard?
Yeah.
Yes, he invited us for dinner. We had a very short amount of time that we snuck through the castle.
I don't think we are welcome there again. So unless you know a secret passage that can conceal our presence inside there, I don't believe that's possible.
Or a way to distract Strahd, maybe.
Sorry. Scratchy voice killing me. I am unaware, but the ravens of this land have been doing reconnaissance for quite a while. Perhaps they have some information that could be useful on how to get in undetected.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
So I guess we shouldn't trespass here any further.
I cannot guarantee your safety if you ascend any higher. Vladimir is there with many other members of the Order of the Silver Dragon, and I imagine their demeanor will be as those you saw down here. But worry not if you fear that you've killed any of my brethren. We are cursed here. Those three will return, maybe in another form, in another body, but they will be back.
So you mean no one dies in here? Whoever dies inside this mansion comes back again?
Yes, in Barovia that is true, but for us it is especially true. We return, not as a baby with a soul, but as a full-grown person in whatever vessel can take us. Chartered to remain here and to serve Vladimir's will.
Alright. So I guess let's go see the ravens.
Where do we find those ravens that you talk?
They're the people at the winery.
Oh, okay. Nicknames. Hard to remember all of them.
The Winery Bros.
I was hoping I would have
Bad
another gemstone by the time we went back there, but we weren't able to find it in Barovia.
Goodness knows where that ruddy thing's gone.
Can we call
Can I ask
them
this guy?
wine bros?
I want to ask this guy. Do you know of any green gemstones around?
I am unfamiliar with any of these gemstones, but I have heard that Strahd has been scouring these lands. He's been active, flying everywhere. His spies seem all the more alert, on the move. If whatever you're seeking is important, I fear Strahd is looking for the same.
Okay.
So should we go revisit our raven buds?
Wine bros.
Yeah.
Yeah. I suppose so. I'd like to see if they know a way to get into Raven.
I mean,
Whatever.
we don't wanna venture forward in this place because we're gonna fight unnecessarily too many vampires.
Yeah, and if there's a way to stop, get the dragon skull and do whatever that is, maybe they'll help us. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend and all that jazz.
Yep.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll return with a skull. Apparently.
Kinda, maybe. Hopefully.
So are we anything else here? Are we boosting?
Maybe we want to do. I don't know if it's safe enough. Maybe it is. At least in this floor, we want to do a rest. Anybody
Like
want
a
to do a
short rest? I don't think it's safe here for a long
Well,
rest.
let's ask him. Is there a place here where we can rest and heal up?
At Argonvostholt, I am not so sure it would be wise. While I am full of smiles and cheer, everyone else, not so much. I could not guarantee your safety.
Does he
Let's
have a
find a
serious
place
face when he
outside.
says that?
No, he's being like overtly
Sarcastic.
sarcastic.
Let's find a place outside to camp, and I'll do my hearth around us.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're going to do a short
about
rest or a
50
long
feet
rest.
away from here. Camp out on the yard.
I would have preferred the long rest because
I would prefer a long rest. I used a lot of spells last time.
most of my
Yeah.
spells are pew pew. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I was just wondering if you wanted to do a short and then a long rest at the Ravens, but up to you guys.
We don't know what we're going to encounter on the way.
Yeah, I
That's
am
very
completely
true.
spent and badly wounded.
I only have
Yeah.
first level spells available.
Okay,
And
yeah.
cantrips.
Let's try to get away with a long
All right,
rest.
let's get away from this place and camp outside, and I'll put my hearth of moonlight and shadow.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so we will then dip to the big old map.
Mm-hmm.
Activate. Pew, pew, pew.
How straining is it for your voice to do that kind of deep voice? Like, for
It was like, it's not great. It's one of those things where like I can pull it off without fatiguing for like a few minutes, and then like eventually my throat starts to like cave, and I start to like have to cough, and holy crap!
You sound
yeah.
like monologuing,
You
is what
need-
you mean.
you need D&D coaching in brutal voices. I am.
Yeah,
Sounds
definitely-
intense. Dude.
I need to have like honey tea next to me at all times when it comes to some of these voices.
Yeah, I found that having a hot beverage and a cold beverage next to you helps a lot.
Yep, 100%.
To visit the
Great.
toilet? Oh, you mean for voice acting? Sorry.
So, where are you guys taking this nappy nap? Just somewhere out in the fields?
Yeah, like far enough away from here that we're convinced that something isn't going to like walk out and stab us at any second from that particular place.
But we're not like traveling to the point where you would need to roll a dice.
Yeah, we're gonna camp basically right on the edge of the property
Yeah.
because there's that nice lawn, right?
Because what?
Because there's a nice lawn, like a nice walkway going up to it.
manicured lawn, you know.
Yeah. The fountain.
Yeah.
Like sign that says "Please camp here, adventurers."
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as you're not like near the woods, the odds of you being like casually attacked, unless you're being actively hunted, is not super high. So
Yeah.
Aren't we
Okay.
being actively hunted?
I don't. Well, no, because he just keeps going. I'm Strahd, and I'm here.
Spooky
That's
stuff.
what I get from that.
Can we ping Argonvostholt?
Argonvostholt.
Yeah, Argonvostholt. Zarman is not my
it
best
that?
language.
This one, or is that a different one?
And the ravens, because Bill wanna see where they are on the maps. So I guess Killamps needs to ping them.
Ravens are over to the left.
yeah, you guys. Let me. Sorry, I'm like prepping
Ping.
other maps as you guys are doing all this. Your peoples are over Adisaway.
Mhm.
If you can see where I'm picking right now.
The green.
Yeah, my
And then
blending into the
Are we
background.
here?
Yes, you guys are there, so
Right,
you would have
okay.
to just venture around and over
It's
here to
not
get
too
to.
far. That's fine. So yeah, we'll rest here and do the. You've got that special rest thing that we.
Yeah,
can
we
do.
get a +5 bonus to stealth and perception while we're inside of it.
Do we get any temp HP? No.
I mean, you guys
No.
are long resting.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're long resting.
I have completely depleted everything I have.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys kind of went ham on that last fight.
Keelan,
I mean,
how
kinda
did we
had
decide
to.
I was making the silver arrows again? Because I'd like to make another batch of them.
You were kind of like melting them over a campfire, like
Yeah, what was
roughly. I basically gave you a 50-50 shot on each arrow to like successfully do it, since it was kind of in a crude manner.
Okay.
So it was a D20, and like 10 and under was unsuccessful, and
Yeah.
Okay,
11
so if I
to
wanted
20
to make
was
like
successful.
if I wanted to make like 10 arrows.
So you're gonna take like 20 silver coins
Yeah.
and melt them down?
Yeah.
So rolled a crap ton of dice. Oh wow, you actually succeeded a lot. So if you took 20 silver coins and attempt to do it, you got 14 arrows out of that.
Ooh, I'll take it. Yes, please. Thank you. Add that to my sheet. Cool.
All right. And you guys are resting?
Mm-hmm.
Long resting. Is anybody gonna, like, I don't know, we're gonna take turns?
I was
Somebody
going to
keeping
say we
watch?
should take watches.
Oh my god.
Goodness gracious. That
What's
is a
up
great
with the
specific.
SFX tonight?
We're being overrun.
It's an army run! The spiders are coming.
I clicked the like Barovia world map button,
What
and
the
then it's
heck
just
is
like
going on?
epic
Aggressive. Yeah.
travel music.
So funny. Okay. So Saya will take the first watch.
Okay.
Who's gonna take this?
I think I can technically take 2 watches because I only need to transfer 4 hours, so I can be doing light activity for 4 hours.
I need to rest for 8 hours to get everything back, so...
You need to sleep for 6 hours and then rest for 2. Yeah. So with an elf, I only need to do 4 hours. So I can do like 4 hours watching and 4 hours snoozing.
It's okay, we can put the monkey on watch. What's the name again?
No.
Piccolo.
Piccolo.
Me
Okay.
and Piccolo
Yeah.
can do the second watch.
Oh,
Monkey's got you guys covered.
Okay, so Saya first.
What a good monkey.
He's such a good monkey. The best.
He will
Ooh, stupid
cuddle and
monkey.
snooze in my lap while I watch, probably.
Okay. And who's taking watch?
Don't let him eat dates.
And yeah, I guess we can have 2 watches, and then... That sounds fine.
Okay. So first watch, Saya is up, and then you're gonna tag in someone else to do your meditation.
Yep.
Okay.
Me.
All of this music is way too intense. All right, let me go
It's
this
very-
way.
Kinda loud-ish.
I'm trying to like find this happy medium of. Well, I noticed. So I watched the last episode back, and I noticed the music was like non-existent. Like we could barely hear it at all from the audience perspective. So like, unfortunately, that means I need to hurt your ears a little bit.
It's okay.
Just a tad.
Yeah, I just find it hard to concentrate when I have background music.
It's part of the experience of Barovia. It's just disorienting and all these other things. So yeah, you guys go to sleep with Saya taking the first watch. And like roughly on the map, where are you guys? Like just outside, right? Like out here somewhere?
Yeah, I'd say we're more like stupid 8,000 maps.
Like here?
Yeah, like right next to you, basically, right?
Yeah, like just slightly off of where
Yeah.
it is.
Maybe in this, say like this. No, this hex. How do you do this?
You
thing?
hold the X on.
X.
I don't even
hold
see
that.
the pinks.
Maybe right here.
Yeah, I
this
don't
nice
see
little
them
hex.
either.
I don't see any pinks, but
That's weird.
I trust you guys.
Yeah, they're basically pinging like just below Argonvostholt on the map.
Like a vassal.
You get a nice picture of the hills and basically anything that's incoming.
Saya will get her watercolors out and just start sketching.
You have
So
watercolors?
It's probably really picturesque with that the bend of the river right there
Exactly,
too.
yeah, it's beautiful.
It's actually really.
Cal are just standing there like, wow, this is really picturesque.
It's a really nice island over there.
It's wonderful. We could make a home there if we get trapped here.
So as everyone is resting, and is it just Saya keeping watch first?
Yeah, I think it was just me first.
Okay. So everyone goes to sleep, and then roughly 30 to 45 minutes pass, and Saya can start to hear some like horse hooves starting to come from the trail up to the top there as they slowly start making their way over. And Saya, with her superior dark vision, is able to make out, it looks like it's the same wagon that picked you guys up to go to Strahd's place.
Oh,
I
no.
immediately start like whacking people awake. Like, get up.
Oh,
I
no.
especially hit Moonpoon.
Why? Because I can take it, right? Huh?
No,
What's
just
going on?
You sleep so deeply, you have to be hit harder. There's something coming.
What do you mean something?
A horse in a wagon. Coming up rather apace, you said?
Yep.
Yeah,
I
coming up
think-
rather apace.
I have a
Good
very
night.
important mechanics question. Would you classify what happened as a short rest?
Have you guys already taken a short rest? Yeah, for
Sweet.
sure.
All right, cool. I'm good to go. I'm ready to rock.
Just a short rest.
Just a short
I
rest.
am not.
Kalithos wakes up, just stabs one of the horses in the throat. He's just like, "Aja! Divine
Keep
smite,
in mind
blah!"
that they cannot see any lights that are inside of our bubble.
Okay. They can't see us, but we can see and hear them.
I mean, they might be able to see us if they have really good night vision, but
Okay.
I don't know.
Can I see if it's a magical effect or not?
Wake you all
Like
up
the
in a
fact that the carriage with the horse is coming, if it's an illusion or something.
Can I see who's riding the horse? Or, like, driving the carriage, even?
So, I mean, at least from where you are right now, Saya, you can only see the horses. Like, it's similar to last time. There is no one, like, physically on the outside, like, you know, kind of steering or guiding the horses. Like, the horses are just kind of going on their own.
I immediately get a knife out and just, I'm like, oh no, actually, the magical mace. I've got the mace handy. And everybody's awake now. I'm like, that doesn't seem normal. It's that stupid. That's what brought us here.
Stay inside the bubble for now. Let's see what happens.
So everyone's on high alert, and the carriage just kind of like continues its path past you guys, and you see it going over towards Argonvostholt. Would you guys say you're within eyesight of Argonvostholt right now?
Yeah, we wouldn't have gone too far, would we have?
Within eyesight,
what's the
I would think
distance of
so.
one of these hexes? What are they like?
Yeah.
1,000 feet, 2,000 feet, a mile?
Say that
Yeah,
again? Oh,
how
like
big
how
are
big
they?
are these hex things?
Yeah, how big are these hexes?
Let me see what it claims. It's a 1/4 mile per hex.
Okay, that's a reasonable distance, I think, a 1/4 mile. We get there pretty quick.
Yeah, so you guys would see the carriage is on its way towards Argonvostholt.
Is it an actual carriage or is it an illusion? Like, does it have substance? Can we determine that? If it's
You
a
guys could
ghostly-
try and like roll something if you'd like, Arcana, investigation,
Can I do like
something
a
like that.
perception?
Yeah.
We have +5 to perception while we're inside the bubble.
Oh, excellent. So it'll be whatever I roll +5.
Can I somehow roll athletics? Oh, wait, no, +5. That makes this +8. Hey! Oh,
A 19 +5.
So
Nice.
everyone's rolling like gangbusters except for Augage, but even with the +5, still a 14, which is super good. So, yeah, as far as perception goes, you guys all see, like, again, there is no rider, there is seemingly no one inside the carriage. What you do notice is different about the carriage this time around is that trailing behind it is like a little, you know, almost like a little towing cart thing. Like, there, you can clearly see there's almost like a box shaped, like a long box being carted by the carriage. So it's like horses, main carriage, something being carted behind it, like a long box of some kind.
Like
Would
a
that be
coffin?
long
Like
box
a
be
coffin. Yeah.
vaguely giant dragon skeleton head shaped? You were
Yeah,
to put a size to it?
you just see the skull of Argonvost just being carted over. No, it's yeah, I think someone's reference to like coffin sized is accurate.
Yeah, I
Like
think-
Do we have time to shoot at the wheels of the carriage to stop it?
I don't want.
Oh,
I
why
don't
would you
wanna
do that?
attack it.
No, I'm just asking if you have the time to do that. I'm not saying that we should. I'm just debating the options.
I mean, the tires would be made out of like wood, so I mean, you'd have to like destroy them if you wanted to do something to the wheels of the cart if you wanted.
No, I'm talking about tents. Do we have the time to do that? Like, or anyway, it's okay.
I kind of want to just like go investigate it. Like, that's very interesting that it's coming here at such a pace. With a coffin of all things.
I wonder if they're going to pick up the guy we just killed, or the people.
It could be another vampire coming in.
They kill 3 of them?
Yes.
Yeah. But I wonder if, because everybody comes back, I wonder if they're either gonna take them and go bring them back to life, or if they're bringing them new bodies or something.
Should all of us go and investigate, or
Why?
should the stealthiest person go and investigate?
I'm not investigating.
I can't know what Bobino's there, but
it would be interesting to know who's inside, at least, if it's somebody we know or not.
what do you think, Cal?
Quite frankly, I don't trust that wagon. Whatever is in that casket cannot be any good. We know that that's Strahd's carriage. But I wonder what the business is dealing with here, considering they're enemies.
I'm happy to try and get a bit closer quietly on my own if you're all happy to wait for me here.
I need to restore my powers, and I think Orgitz needs to do the same, so it's okay with me.
Well, I won't be able to fall asleep while you guys are off doing that.
I can provide some backup. I'm feeling somewhat revitalized.
All right, we can go together.
So are you guys like directly going to the carriage, or are you kind of like just observing it from a distance?
I want to get close enough that I can see details, but not be seen if possible. You know, like
stealthy approach.
Sniper's on the hill. I've got the goggles. Cal's got the bow ready.
Okay. Yeah, both of you then give me stealth checks as like you're approaching over here.
Do you have plus bonuses in that?
I've got a +10.
I mean, Saya could literally be standing in front of Strahd and you wouldn't see her. Stealth rolls like that. Oh, wow.
Oh,
all right.
Wow.
Why is your bonus so high? Jesus. Right.
Not wearing armor.
I'm not wearing armor. I'm
Exactly.
I'm a swifty boy. I'm a dex build.
It's beautiful.
Just naked running around. Yeah, so super high stealth rolls, so you're kind of following from a distance. What you guys can observe is the carriage makes its way over to Argonvostholt and kind of like circles the dragon statue that was in the main area, parks itself in front of the main door, and then you can hear like some metallic like sounds just ka-tink, ka-tink, ka-tink. And the carriage starts to pull away with the horses, but the cart behind it that was carrying the coffin-shaped box remains in front of the building. And the horse carriage begins to like make its way back the way it came.
So I look at Cal and I'm like, are they like delivering like a vampire Jack-in-the-Box bomb thing? Like, is it just a vampire gonna pop out and attack them? We know these people are no friends of Strahd.
Well, what's the harm in taking a gentleman's peek?
Let's go look. So I get my new shiny silver knife and my big mace in each hand.
Okay. And you guys are going straight up to it?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll take the bait.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys approach, and Augage and Moonpoon, what are you guys doing while this is going on?
Long resting. I need to get my spells.
Moonpoon is like immediately back in his head.
Staying in my bubble.
Yeah, I need my spells, Bobby.
So mechanically, let's say you guys are like 800 feet away. That sounds fair?
Okay.
Hell,
we're gonna die so bad.
Speak for yourself. I can at least get away real quick.
Look at I've got darkness.
This party has so strong bonds between the members. Like,
yeah, all right. We understand each other. We know we're each out to like live another day.
So, as you guys approach, you can now clearly see that it is a coffin that was carted over here. You see like this very basic looking like wooden box, but you do see a name etched on the front of it. And as Saya and Kalanthos get close enough to observe, you can see written, etched into the box, is the name Augage.
What?
What?
What the fuck?
What?
Well, that's unsettling.
That's very unsettling.
Maybe it's a common name here. I mean, how many people have we talked to really?
I mean, I don't know that it seems that common. I feel like we should open it.
Well, at this point, I'm dying of curiosity.
Please don't die of curiosity.
No, I'm likely to die of whatever's in here.
I get ready for like the smashing of something.
All right, so this coffin, does it look like it's easily openable? Is there like nails in it? Do I have to pry this thing open, or can I just kick the lid off?
Yeah, it does not appear like it's kind of like welded or iron shut or anything like that. It just looks like you could open it.
Well, prepare yourself. So Cal is going to draw his sword, and then he's going to kick the lid off.
I'm scared.
No investigation, nothing?
Nope.
No, we just don't
You know how I roll.
Oh my god, this is
Kick
gonna
the
be
door
fun.
down.
It's probably a mimic just to screw with us.
Yeah. Kalanthos's
my
foot
leg.
gets grabbed, gets pulled into the basket. Yeah, no. So Kalanthos, like, wields his sword, walks up to the coffin, kicks open the lid, and immediately, even as like the lid is like not even torn off, you just see swarms and swarms of bats come flying out of the casket, like straight up into the sky, passing through your face, like scattering all around you, like a tornado of bats shoot into the sky. None of them seem to attack you or be interested. They all just scatter into the trees.
What is going on?
What
That's
the
strange.
hells was that?
Follow the bats.
Is there anything in the coffin?
Mhm. My next question.
There is nothing else in the coffin.
Is this Strahd just trying to fuck with us again? I'm getting quite sick of it.
How would he know, though, that you would open the coffin?
Because he knows us. Excuse me, did you see us go around his gaff? Like, we stole all the stuff and left.
I don't know. There must be something more going on.
It seems like he's trying to scare us with that.
But the bats didn't do anything. They just
I
came
know.
out.
Oh, we should have had Augie here. She could have spoke to them, maybe. Oh no, she's pretty tired. Cool. Should we just
That
go
was
back to
almost
camp?
pointless.
I mean,
What was the purpose?
it got us
Maybe
it has a nice
distracted,
coffin.
didn't it? Oh no,
Maybe
the other two. We need to get back.
Maybe set the rest of the carriage?
Wait, should we bring the coffin with us? Is it a nice looking coffin?
No, it's pretty like, standard run of the mill.
Oh, okay. Because if it was a nice coffin, I would have brought it with us.
Cal's got a new toy.
How are you gonna do with a coffin?
It's a nice coffin. It seems kind of appropriate to have a nice coffin here.
When
Yeah.
people
Just
buy
gonna
coffee
carry a
today-
coffin around with you on the rest of our
It's
journey?
like the equivalent of a nice car.
With
You're gonna
Augage's
die.
name like
Don't go
etched into
outside.
it. When the
Um,
little one dies, we've got our box ready.
Is it like Augage sized?
Oh, yeah, that's an important question.
No, the coffin is just regular size.
Just like a super
Didn't
generic
even get
coffin.
the
This is
size
the
right.
most achieved prank he's ever pulled, I think.
This
What's
was
the
just
coffin?
kind of a bad present all around. The bats
Mhm.
didn't do anything. The coffin's not the right size.
It's not
we're
even like
gonna use
Not even a
this.
cursed item in there, Cal. Not even a cursed item.
It's very impersonal.
It's just
you
very
didn't even, like,
impersonal.
Didn't
Mhm.
ask the size.
Super
Is there a
upset.
receipt? Can we return it?
Well, we know where the coffin maker shop is what I get.
The
There's
bats.
There's just
The
a
bats-
note on the inside that says Neener Neener Love Strahd.
It's just the middle
Bats-
finger carved into one of the boards.
The
No.
bats flew towards the forest, right? Not inside the Argonvostholt.
Correct. Yeah, they kind of just like shot directly straight upwards and then kind of like fluttered around and went into the woods.
It feels like Strahd spent an awful lot of time collecting bats to put in a coffin to send us a message that we're like, meh.
You see Saya, she's like, logistically, to do this took hours.
Picture him in the background, like
I can
sticking one of these
imagine
bats
him
in
and
the
his cats
coffin.
are like, like on
This
his
is gonna
phone,
get 'em
giggling.
good. They're gonna be so scared.
Ahem.
And he's probably watching us on that stupid globe of his, and they all like
And we're just
pop
like,
out and are just like, "The hell was that?" He's like, "Ah, it's ruined."
Luggage wasn't even there. Okay.
So yeah, you see the horses in the carriage just going back the same way that they came in. So they kind of like trail back off into the woods.
Okay.
Well,
that was
I'm
a
going
thing.
back to bed.
Yes, let's go back. I'll take the rest of my watch and let you all sleep. If another carriage comes by, I'm not going after it because it'll probably have mine in a minute and spiders inside just to upset me.
So you guys return back to the little camp, the bubble.
Shaking my head.
Do you tell Augage and Moonpoon anything that happened?
Oh yeah, we'll tell. I'm sure they saw the plume of bats going up into the distance.
Did we? Did we?
Well, you didn't. You're asleep.
Yeah. True.
I just take my step back and go, Strahd's trying to scare us and he's doing a very poor show of it.
I was sure
very
those.
low effort.
I was sure those bats didn't transform into a vampire or something
Quite
like that
sure,
afterwards.
Kel and I are still, living and breathing and not vampires. Like no bites.
I'm just thinking that maybe we incidentally unleashed something into Barovia without realizing it.
No, trust me, it's the least well-constructed coffin I've ever seen in these parts. And I've seen a lot of coffins in this land.
It looks
It's
like
weird.
you went to a bargain coffin maker. Like, it was an afterthought.
I didn't see any point in making this kind of prank, but
Neither did we. We were trying to figure it out, but we're at a loss.
Did you guys tell me my name is on it?
Oh, yes, Augage. It had your name scrawled into it, but it wasn't even the right size for someone of your stature.
So he must be trying to get to me. I must be under his skin. Maybe he's scared of me.
I think he's scared of all of us. Pretends he's not, but...
Strahd was in both of your intense dreams so far, so yeah, you may have some kind of link or some understanding as to like what Augage is going through.
Does he, is he, into...
What?
Admin. No, into Augage.
No, he hates me. He hates me.
I don't know.
I'm too good. Too good for him.
I think he would...
Can I do a history check to see if bats have a history of transforming into vampires in some sort if they come out from a casket? Or is that too ridiculous and ludicrous to even think?
I mean, you guys got a vampire check quite a while ago with a high score. But I mean, I think you guys would know that vampires, or at least some of the more magical ones, do have the ability to transform into different things, one of which is a bat.
But thinking of the stupid bat that was inside Argonvostholt, did these seem like that kind of bat? The one that was stuck in the pot?
Oh, no.
Just a dumb bat.
Yeah, you see one just fluttering around in circles, and then it flies back into Argonvostholt lost.
I think that one was stupid because August communicated with it and it sounded like an actual bat, not like something more than that.
Anyway, we've sated our curiosity. Back to
Let's go to the wine bros.
No,
No,
that was still
sleep
the short
first.
rest.
Yeah, so you guys do the rest of your sleep rotation, casual roll of the dice, and
No casual.
you guys are fine.
Yay!
Woo! Long rest. Woo!
Ooh, that feels good.
Yes, it does.
So you guys awaken from your slumber. What would you like to do?
Let's go to the wine bros.
To the Wine Bros.
To Wine Bro Town.
Wine bros. Wine bros. Just
Here's where you
shredding-
need a sting.
Yeah, insert shredding guitars here. I was going to attempt it, but I was like, my throat will explode. I could hear my voice crack before I even did
I
it.
was like, nope, absolutely not. Don't do it.
So you guys make your way through the woods, and nothing of note seems to happen.
I don't trust it.
But you guys are able to make your way all the way over to the Wizards of Wine winery. At this time of night, since it's kind of a decent journey to get there, everyone is kind of inside. You can see some torches on inside the main farm stable thing there, but there's no like boys tending to the fields or anything like that. You can see that the vineyard area does look more lush than it had previously.
Nice.
Okay, that's good. That means more wine. So, are we going to go to the boss man? What's his name again?
Davian.
Davian
Marketov.
Ravenman.
So
I guess we go inside and let them know that we're here.
Nothing different than last time, like as far as we noticed, at least.
Yeah, aside from the more like lush, vineyard area, like nothing else seems out of place. So you guys are just like going inside?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been saying their name wrong the whole time.
What?
It's apparently Martikov. Martikov. What have I been saying? Marketov? Yeah, I've been saying Marketov.
Yeah.
Whatever. They could be the Marketovs.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
In your game, they're the Marketovs.
Are they
Exactly.
Russian? Are they Russian Marketov? I'll bring a vodka Marketov.
So
No, that's almost racist.
yeah, you guys can then you guys approach. If you guys went up to the door and opened it, you would see that the entire family is kind of like sitting around the table, just like eating at the moment when you open the door.
August will go give hugs to everyone.
Because of course she can.
Because why not? What if they have COVID, you know?
I'm a healer.
Barovian COVID.
True.
Barovid.
The eternal version.
Barovid.
It's the eternal version. You never get away from it.
Can never be too careful. But yeah, so August runs around and the hugs are kind of returned. The two children kind of are like meh because they have that flock of seagulls haircut, but like everyone else is fairly receptive. What brings you guys back? Any news? Any good news? Davian seems like intrigued, excited.
Well, we got a lead on one of the gemstones. Who was that we talked to that said that they saw it in Barovia, or they thought it was in Barovia? Oh, it was Madame Ava.
Ava, yeah.
So we spoke to Madame Ava, and she said that she felt like it was in Barovia. So we went and we looked everywhere in Barovia, but we weren't able to find it. So I don't know if maybe you had an idea of where in Barovia it might be, or how we could track it down while we're there.
Finding the gemstones will certainly not be easy. They aren't obvious, but they do have an effect on whatever they're inside. Here in the vineyard, they are nurturing, give life. They seem to have that effect, being able to take the dead into the light, from desolate into flourishment. I feel you would know. If it was present somewhere, something would seem out of place.
That's what I thought too. I didn't find any like overgrowth, like plant overgrowth or anything like that, but I don't know. We'll have to have another look.
It isn't always flora and fauna that is affected. It could affect things in other peculiar ways.
Okay, that's good to know. We'll have to take another look. And then I'll tell him about how we need to get back into Castle Ravenloft to get the dragon head, and that we were told maybe the ravens might know how we could get into the castle undetected.
Trying to get into Ravenloft undetected would be nearly impossible. I fear between Strahd's spies, Strahd's servants, Strahd himself, he seems to have eyes everywhere. The only thing I could think of would be distraction of some kind, pull his gaze somewhere else, and perhaps then you may be able to sneak in. Perhaps not undetected, but maybe not detected by those that matter.
I thought about that too. What would you think about for a distraction?
I'm not sure. What does Strahd want?
Arena.
Arena, yes. That would certainly be a distraction.
I couldn't give her up to him, though.
No.
What if we implied that we knew where she was, but we lied about where it was? And got the message to him somehow.
I think he would see through that.
Yeah, he sees through all of our actions, supposedly. So maybe that kind of bluff wouldn't work. But it doesn't hurt to try it.
Or we tell him the truth of where she is, but make her move.
That would be too risky.
Because then it's not a lie.
I am unsure. I admit that does seem like something that would get Strahd's attention, but how well you disguise the ruse, that seems to be the hard part.
I think that's very risky.
Well, we've been avoiding going back to the tower because we didn't want to draw his gaze to her, but we could just go there and like Saya said, tell her that he's probably on his way and that she should move. But then maybe our presence there alerts him and he tries to come, and then we sneak over to the castle. I don't know.
Unfortunately, I have no other plans. But you are bright, I believe in you. If anyone could figure out a way, it would be you. If we can help somehow, let us know.
Let us drink wine.
How do you ravens normally interact with Strahd?
We don't. We stand at a distance. We can take raven form and be in the area, but direct interaction would be near suicide.
Do you ever speak with any of his... Does he have raven spies too? Or are all the ravens your people?
Not all of the ravens are ours, but we are all ravens. As far as we know, no ravens are turned or evil.
Okay.
But I think it's fair to say, Strahd knows we're here. He knows who we are.
Could we offer to take Strahd's new bride by the abbot to Strahd? That might get us in.
We offer that to whom? To the abbot?
The abbot?
Doesn't
We've
he
already
need
been
a soul or something for it? Or was he...
Not that I recall. The only thing he had asked us for was for the dress.
No,
True.
but he wanted Arena's soul.
Yeah,
to go in it.
to put inside the doll or something.
You.
But we didn't let on that we knew
Yeah,
where
we
she
didn't
was.
say, yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea to involve Arena right now. Like, she's basically very well hidden at the point.
I wonder if they're even still there, if they would even feel safe staying there.
It's better for us not to know, because if we know, Strahd might know us as well. So the less we know about her location, I think the safer for her.
Well, what about Baba Lasagna? Davian, would you say that we are strong enough to go after her yet?
He looks over at Kalanthos and gives his biceps a squeeze. It's like, you are more formidable than I've ever seen. I honestly couldn't tell you. No one has had a scrap with Baba Lasagna and lived to tell the story, but I do believe in you. I've seen things done by you that none others in Barovia have done. If it was possible, I think you four would be the ones to do it.
Well, that's it then. We must go kill the witch.
I think it's due time for her to meet her maker. We are what we are. We need to believe in ourselves. We have accomplished already so much. We are not afraid of a lasagna lady.
Yes, lasagna lady.
I'm a little weary. The 3 other hags, witches that we fought were quite formidable. She's supposed to be the best of them all.
Are you asking that to Davian?
To everybody just being like, Saya's a little worried about that because that was a lot of damage they were doing with the lightning and the death and the murder.
Is she in some way related to the ones from the windmill?
The bone grinder?
Asking Davian?
Yeah.
I'm not aware of any relation, but whatever magics you've seen, I'm sure Baba Lysaga could outclass them all. And if she has one of the gemstones as we fear, the Morning Lord only knows what else she has brewing over there at Perez.
Eventually.
Is there anything else in Perez besides her?
It is a desolate swamp. There's just nothing there. Death, decay, grogginess. It's just a terrible place. We keep a distance and observe from afar. We don't dare enter in.
Eventually, if we want to help Barovia and get rid of Strahd, we need to get rid of his underlings as well. So I don't think we need to delay anymore. She's one of his underlings, isn't she?
We don't know the exact relation of Baba Lysaga, but she does seem aligned with Strahd.
But let's go and figure it out then.
And we also had the Amber Temple to look into.
I think that
Eva told us about that.
Yeah, I think that a metagaming voice from beyond told us that that might be too hard for us right now.
I don't know anything about metamorphosis. I need to kick some lasagna butt, you know? I need to close her restaurant and put
so I think
casket
the next step is lasagna lady.
Yes,
Aga just one-track mind on these gemstones.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah, I get. Do you guys have like a larger vision as to like what the party's trying to do? Like your ultimate goal right now is to ultimately kill Strahd, do something to Strahd. Like, are these side quests things you're doing just out of the goodness of your heart, or is there like power you're looking to accumulate? Like, what is
trying to weaken him as much as possible?
Yeah, we want to weaken him. We want to like amass an army, basically as many allies as we can get. And Davian is one of our allies, and he and his family need this.
Yeah, and also, I mean, Davian was revealed to be at least your ally against Strahd, which may reveal itself in some more interesting way later, but yeah, helping them certainly seems useful. Okay, I was just curious.
Oh. Also, they're like my druid brethren. So
yeah,
true.
As soon as Augage is able to morph into a bird, she's going to be a raven too.
That makes sense.
Instant
a purpley
raven.
one.
All right. So then you guys are planning to go to Berez?
Yeah.
I suppose so.
We're gonna kick some lasagna.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
You were not expecting that, I know.
Well, it's like now I just need to quickly go to that map and
keep him on his toes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like this is what I hate about the Switch that we did. I love how this thing's online now and we don't have any of the like me hosting it issues. The bad issues are all the pre-placements that I did on the maps beforehand were all wiped, so it's like I have to go in and readjust everything.
Well,
can we call the sanitary services to pay her a visit? Maybe she doesn't keep her lasagna fried.
Oh man. You go to Perez and you just see a little rat cooking all the lasagna in the background. Like, what is
sanitary
this?
services? Come here quickly.
All right. So if you guys are looking to go to Perez, you basically are going to literally backtrack from where you came from. It's like Argonvostholt, if you guys are, was there.
By the way,
is
before,
right here.
Before we go, is everybody agreeing on that, or is it only me that wants to do that? Because I don't want to force the party
I
to
do want to do it. I'm just scared.
I mean, that's reasonable, but Okay, what about
Like-
the Orchids and the Calientes? Do they want to do that as well? Or are they kind of... Okay.
You know I'm in. I've
I'm
got to
in.
find those gemstones.
We are all gonna dress up as sanitary service employees then. That's the plan.
Apparently.
Infiltrate.
Let's go do
Maybe
the
she can
thing.
be reasoned with. Maybe she's an ally of ours and we don't know it yet.
Uh-huh.
Who knows?
Anybody who would steal one of the gemstones is no ally of ours.
Yes.
There you go.
Okay. So you guys are gonna head over that way?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys
We go
head
through all
over-
this and then we die to Baba Lasagna.
We can summon more unicorns. Don't be scared. It's okay.
You never know. Oh crap! Really? Oh, I did such a good job prepping. Oh no!
I swear.
All right. Okay. Oh wait. I think it's sorry. Hold on. No. Okay. All right. You guys are traveling over. Let me get you to a map. I clicked it once already. I know I can find it again. Please. There. Let me make sure the map is set up that you can't see it. Like some of them are by default for some reason. Great. And let me slap your characters on this. Super sorry. Some fun old DM good stuff. And activate. You guys should be seeing a new spot.
I see
I
a
need
circle.
my dark vision, I think.
Yeah, everyone kind of has like very little vision for some reason right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all I can see is a circle around my beautiful face.
Yeah. Why is everyone's vision so shit? Let me.
Did we eat the lasagna and got blinded?
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out why you guys literally can't see anything. No, not that. Oh, maybe that. Save. Did that fix anything? No. Nice, nice. This is going swimmingly. That might actually be accurate. So it says 1 square is 100 feet. Your vision goes to 120 feet,
Oh.
right?
Okay, yep.
Okay, so yeah, actually that's accurate. Weird, but accurate.
How are we going to navigate this?
I was gonna say, is this gonna end up being weird again with like area of effect spells and stuff?
Almost certainly, considering each of you are apparently 100 feet by 100 feet.
Yeah.
Let me adjust the scale of this a little bit. That doesn't literally make any sense why it's that way. Even though the map, like it's written on the map hard, like that's the way it's intended, but it literally doesn't make sense. So let me fix that. Go to this. Oh shit. Grid scale. Let's change this to that. Fingers crossed. All right, a little better. You guys should see a little more than you did before.
Yeah.
I see the same.
All right.
It's a bit bigger.
It's
Yeah.
quite a bit bigger for me.
Yeah, now it's getting
Okay,
bigger.
that's better for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I give you a torch.
Is it a plate of lasagna? No.
Unfortunately, no lasagna is seen. All right.
I'm
so
hungry now.
Now that we got all that out of the way, apologies. I did not notice the text was, or the map size was like that crazy. So as you guys get here, All right. You get here, and the first thing you see in this specific area, so as you approach, you can see a cluster of like ruined cottages separated by low stone walls, and you see a short stretch of dirt road has remained intact in the area.
Okay. Follow the road.
Yeah. Let's,
Yes.
I guess, go towards the direction of Mega Hut or something, where a boss lady would live.
So, as you guys take a couple more steps forward, you notice that there's a woman standing there. Let me make her appear. I think you guys are like walking on her over there. But as you walk forward a little bit, you can see a wary-looking peasant woman is lurking behind like a tall stone with a rusty lantern clutched in her gnarled hand and a dagger clutched in the other. And she just looks like frantic, panicked.
Yeah,
What's the
I'm gonna
matter?
go ahead and use a define sense right now.
Do we even need to?
And what do you detect with that again, real quick?
Angels, devils, and undead. Well,
Angels-
celestial, infernal, and undead.
Celestial, infernal, and
Fiends.
Oh, fiends.
Undead.
That's it, fiends.
At a 60-foot range?
Yes.
Okay. You are not detecting anything.
She's not inherently evil.
August would like to ask her what's the matter.
And she kind of like looks at all of you and like has her dagger raised and clutched. And then her eyes kind of like soften a little bit. What are you doing here? Why are you here? You shouldn't be here.
We came here to get the gemstone from Baba Lasagna.
You came to get the gems. Do you know the power in this place? I don't
No.
think it's safe.
But she stole it. We have to get it back.
This place is dangerous. Baba Lazaga lives in a hut in the village, and I feel as though it stirs at night, almost as if it's alive.
What are you doing here?
I am here to keep watch. My name is Muriel Vinshaw. I reside in Vallaki, but I am friends to the Ravens.
We're friends to the Ravens too.
Raven bodies.
That's why we're here, for the Ravens.
Insight.
Insight check.
17.
Yeah, she appears genuine.
Okay.
I've been keeping watch to see what's going on here. I've noticed something is wrong. As we were out trying to gather food, I saw at Perez the tree seems alive. It isn't natural.
What if that's where the gemstone is?
Mm-hmm.
You have to be careful. Baba Lazaga is powerful, and if she is now conjuring life into this tree, I can only imagine how crazy things would be inside. My plan was to keep watch and report back.
Doesn't she need to be stopped? Like, are we gonna just let her have her way? Summoning that kind of power is a dangerous thing. For everybody in Barovia. Correct?
You are correct, but surely none of the Ravens could match the power of Baba Lazaga. And who are you to challenge her?
We're her worst nightmare.
Oh. Cringe alert!
Motherfucker!
We're concerned citizens.
Wasn't the first
We are from the Sunny Day
gemstone we
Services.
found also in a tree?
Yes.
Yeah.
The first gemstone that you guys ran into was definitely what was being used to bring life into the trees.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Creepy
That
trees.
must have been what we were supposed to be looking for in Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Like that, though.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
Anyway. Yes, we're here to deal with the situation, hopefully.
I don't know what you could do. It's just... You could try.
What do you know about her powers? If you know anything about them.
I don't know directly what she's able to do, but I know she is a very powerful woman. I've seen spells from her that I haven't seen in others, illusions. It seems as though she can see things without being there, change people into animals.
Polymorph spell? Does she have other allies in this place? Or is she by her lonesome?
The scarecrows here, they are not inanimate. They're her spies, and they're everywhere. They probably see us talking now.
Well, then it would be rude to not go in and see her right away, wouldn't it? Is there anything else you can tell us that will help us?
I don't really know what else would be of use. She has goats trapped here. I think she eats them or sacrifices them or something.
Okay. Shall we go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. You said that way.
And she points
when
to
you
the...
said...
I was gonna say, she points towards where you guys would seemingly need to go, and it's you guys can't quite see it yet, but I'll ping on the map a little bit. It's kind of like in that direction.
When she said she is going to report, she meant the Ravens, right? Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, just making sure she didn't mean Strahd or anybody else.
Yeah, so as you guys slow down a little bit, as you guys are moving, you see Muriel like look at you guys approaching, and like her eyes widen again, and she just like immediately starts like scrambling away, and you see her like run like away in fright. So as you guys are approaching over here, sorry, pulling up things. As you approach, you can clearly see someone has built a ramshackle wooden hut on the stump of what was once an enormous tree. The rotting roots of the stump thrust up from the mire like the legs of a gigantic spider. You can see that there's an open doorway visible on one side of the hut, beneath which floats the upside-down, hollowed-out skull of a giant. Flanking the hut's doorway are two iron cages that dangle like hideous ornaments from the eaves. Scores of ravens are trapped in each one. They squawk and flutter their wings excitedly as you approach.
I'm going to open up the cages.
I'm gonna back me slightly.
How did you know that something good is gonna come out from this cat?
We have to rescue the ravens.
Oh, why not talk to them first to figure out if they're allies or no.
Of course they're allies. They're ravens.
And they're stuck in a cage.
Okay.
But I ain't touching it.
Well, August has already gone up to it. That would be her first instinct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I want to do an Arcana check on the cage before she opens it up to see if they are magical ravens or actual nature.
If you can beat me to it, I've already gone up.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just asking like how the 10 goes or something.
So what are you doing? I'm sorry?
I want to see if they are actually ravens or if they are something else, if they are a magical effect, an illusion or something, because we just heard from the lady that there are a couple of illusion spells by her Baba Lasagna truly. So I want to figure out if it's an illusion or not. The cage and the ravens.
Yeah. What are you rolling to figure that out?
Arcana, I guess, magical illusion. I consider it as a magical effect, probably.
Yeah, that works. 14. Yeah. You are not picking up like anything special about the ravens.
They seem raveny.
They do seem raveny.
How locked is this? Is it easy for me to pry open, or what do I need to do?
Yeah, you could just like go up to them and open them. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. Hold on. That's totally not true. Yeah. So if you went up to them and attempted to open them, you would sense that you seemingly can't. You see the door that needs to open, but you don't see any kind of mechanism to actually open it.
There's no lock or anything?
Moonpoon, you did an Arcana check before?
Yeah, to see if there's a magical effect on the cage or the crows.
Yeah, you would know that there is an arcane lock on this cage.
Oh.
Sorry. Totally missed that part.
It's locked in a magical way. There is an arcane lock on this cage. I don't think you can pry it open with your bare hands.
So I would have to dispel it?
Mm-hmm.
It's also worth noting that, like,
dispel her life.
I'm going to move you guys to a different map here, since there is a map of this little space.
Okay.
It's worth noting that, like, the calling of the crows right now is, like, deafeningly loud, which is definitely making it hard for anyone to necessarily, like, know you're here. But...
Oh, God.
You have every reason to believe that she would be inside there.
I need a torch again, please.
Oh, sorry. You invisible.
Okay, I want to cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask them, how can I get you out of here?
There's a spell here. Do you know magic? Arcane spells?
Yes.
Can you magically unlock it?
Do you think that would work, or do you think that we need to defeat her in order for these to open?
I don't know. Magic lock, that's all I know.
I just don't want to waste a 3rd level spell if it's not going to work.
Well, we could try and kill her first and then unlock the ravens.
True.
Or we can try and feed them lasagna and they die.
I'm going to tell them, don't worry, we're going to go find her and get rid of her, and the first thing I'm going to do is run back here and open these cages.
And then I kind of do and don't want to look in this stupid hut.
We have to.
Yeah, Saya's going to go ahead and start sneaking into the hut to have a look around.
Okay. You're going into the hut?
Well, I want to get like to the door to have a good peek in to see what I can see rather than just jumping right on in there. Like, not that stupid.
Yeah, so as Saya like goes to start peeking inside, what she can see is like a gnarled looking woman in like this elaborate headdress, skin completely like grayed, hair super white, clothing super tattered, just looking like super haggard. One might even say it looks like a dat.
Oh,
no.
Oh my goodness.
So I will do my best to do a very nice description of this woman.
This doesn't remind me of lasagna at all. I'm disappointed.
I would not buy lasagna from that vendor.
No.
You can see her like leaning over what appears to almost be like a crib and looking inside.
No.
But what Saya can also see from the floorboards is like a green light shining through the floorboards.
So I would unfortunately tell everybody about the green light and the fact that this creepy ass woman is in there and there seems to be a crib, and I dislike all of it.
We gotta get in there.
Should we try and just speak with the woman?
Maybe you can try and distract her as you stole the gemstone, and then we can...
Too bad nobody has mage hand, huh?
Seems like it's under the floorboards.
I mean, we could just go in there and kill her.
I mean, if that's
Probably, but like, imagine what kind of leverage would having the gemstone would prove in the fight against her. Like, what if we distract and fight her as Saya steals the gemstone at the same time?
How would I get?
Maybe we can use the gemstone.
You could go
against her
invisible,
this
maybe.
fight.
Although, if she's a master of illusion, she might see through invisibility.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying we should distract her at the same time.
Well, we could like draw her out, and then Saya could sneak in and try to grab it, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
So when I'm looking in there, is it quite clear that the glow is coming from beneath the floorboards?
Yes. Yeah, you can kind of like see it like piercing through. Since this area is really foggy, it's almost like you can see these beams of green light spraying out from underneath the floorboards.
So I would be like, okay, I mean, I'm not against the plan, but it's not like I can just go in and casually pick it up. It seems to be in the house, like contained within the floorboards of the house.
Break them. She's not going to be living here anymore.
I mean, I have a mace, I suppose I could walk it with that.
Just mechanically, where is Saya standing while all this is going on?
Basically, directly in front of Cal to like get a proper look. I don't know if is that skull something you can step on? Is it like a staircase? Like I don't.
Yeah, it's kind of in the way.
Yeah, I'm like.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, you can like just go around it if you wanted to do something like that.
I wouldn't get too close because I'm not. I just want to get a good like direct look inside. Now that I know there's somebody in there, I'm certainly not wanting to get too close on my own.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, she has her back to you guys. Here, I'll make her visible now. Right? I didn't want you to accidentally see her. But she has her back to you and is again like over that crib thing.
Should I yell for her?
So like right now the raven sounds are like again like deafening. Like this sound sample thing isn't doing it justice. Like the reason she hasn't like immediately turned to recognize you guys is like this sound is just beyond loud with all these ravens.
Fuck it. I'm gonna dispel magic on the cages.
Oh my god.
All right.
I mean, that's one way to. Yeah,
well, I'm just thinking, like, you know, worst case scenario, they fly away and they're rescued. Best case scenario, they stay and help us fight.
I don't know how much assistance they can offer, but why not? And it's a way to distract her and get her come out as well. So.
Okay, so Augage is casting Dispel.
Yep, and I will say to them, you're free now, but if you could stay and fight, we would appreciate it.
How long is your speak with animal things?
I think it's like 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Okay, so you'd still have that on?
Yeah. Assuming it's been less than 10 minutes, I assume it has.
Yeah, so Augage goes to cast Dispel Magic, and immediately, like you see like an effect go over the cage, and just the pressure of the different ravens inside fluttering around, like pushing against the door, it's enough for them to pop it open. And the one that you were speaking to before looks at you and says, "Be careful. You don't know what you've done. We'll guard the scarecrows. You take on Baba Lysaga." And it flies away, and you see them fly towards the scarecrows.
Nice.
As they start to scatter, Baba Lysaga from inside begins to slowly like pick up her back and turn towards all of you and sees you, screeches just, "My ravens! My ravens! You will not live to see another day." And she raises her arms, and the actual structure that she's in, the hut, the tree itself, its limbs begin to move menacingly, and you see it starting to swipe towards the party. And
the tree.
We we'll see you guys next week.
The tree swipes at the party.
The tree
That's
It's
good.
swipes at
Cobra,
the
not
party.
Baba Yaga.
It's Baba Yaga
What? Oh my god.
and her hanging up, but not so
I
hanging
need,
up.
I need to read my Russian law about Baba Yaga or something.
My God.
She's
Guys,
got a
just-
moving house.
Are we about to die? Maybe.
Oh, we are so about to die.
House moving castle.
I will
Yeah.
get
To
myself.
life.
I will get a backup character for next week just in case, because I have a real bad feeling about this.
Just walk on up and you're just like, hey, I'm gonna free all your ravens, lady. And she's like, what the fuck? Not about it. So, yeah. Next week is going to be maybe a very epic fight with Ms. Baba Lasagna herself that we've been hearing about.
At least the scarecrows will be taken care of, maybe. We won't have to deal with them. Because that would suck.
Next week's the 26th.
And we have 2 weeks before the break because Kylie is traveling afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can play next week.
I
I
was
can
gonna say, I
announce this.
thought you said-
I can announce this ahead of time. I can't play next week. I'm on vacation. So,
Nice.
all right,
Well,
yeah,
Hear that, Bill?
yeah. So my fault. Officially my fault, even though it's Deb's
Wow.
fault. She
Flip
planned my
that.
vacation.
Flip it.
So-
Oh,
Deb
it's
is
not
the
the
one
part
who
where he blamed
specifically
me,
told
but-
me to go on vacation, so technically still Deb's fault. But
So the last session we can do is the 2nd of September, and then we're gonna take a monthly break or something.
Yeah, I'm going to be gone
Until
before-
our live D&D.
yeah, potentially live D&D. For folks that don't know, Ms. Kalathos herself is heading stateside, which means potentially Carl, myself, and Deb will be able to all get together with Callie and do something live. We'll figure out what
We're
that will
gonna
be.
try to. We're really gonna try to.
No.
So yeah, no show next week. Almost, hopefully, definitely show the week after, and then maybe some live sesh in the month of September at some point. But we'll obviously keep you apprised of all these things in Discord. But yeah,
I'll tell you 5 minutes before.
yeah,
Yep.
5 minutes before,
Exactly
and
5 minutes before.
no sooner. But that is going to be all for this week. Baba Lazaga and the Hut fight next time we get together. I love you guys. As always, we will see you on the next episode of The Curse of Strahd.
Right.
Good night, everybody.